Ho 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 ho. Even though Christmas is there, right? It's there. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I hope you guys are having a great day today, and I hope you had an incredible Christmas day. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Boy, I'm telling you, this is Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. I want to thank you all. Today is December 27th. And 2 days after Christmas, I can't believe how fast Christmas was. And you know what's coming up tomorrow, folks? It's my big 60th birthday bash. Woo! As Ric Flair would say. Tomorrow night we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle, 7:30 showtime with the main event band. That's part one. Part two will be Thursday night, December 29th. We'll be at Donnie G's for the very first time in Elmwood Park. That's a 7:30 hit. Also with the main event band. And we have a lot. We have about 12 different guest singers coming in for both nights. So it's going to be a lot of surprises and a lot of fun. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. We just want to say, first of all, happy holidays and Merry Christmas. But we want to say something that's very important right now, folks. Brand new sponsors. Look at the very top left of the screen and the bottom of the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited to bring this great sponsor to you, to Ocean's Pit. Ladies and gentlemen, Ocean's Pit is brought to you by our good friends and sponsors from the Norwich Ace Hardware and Des Plaines Ace Hardware. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before there were neighborhoods. That's Ace Hardware, everybody. I want to thank Raffaello and Jackie for that. So, how cool is that? Welcome, Ace Hardware, to sponsors of the Ocean's Pit Show. And we got a lot more stuff to talk about today, folks, and a lot more fun. So let's get a couple other sponsors on the way before we start off. McCampbell Law Group, my good buddy Roy McCampbell, attorney at law, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. 708-275-4264. Laura Ocean Solutions, of course, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again with Laura Ocean Solutions. Our good friends from Deutsch Power Center. Great Lakes service in the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. Call my buddy Sal at Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550. Let's now forget our good buddies from Don Esteban Cigars. The season is over, but cigar smoking will always go and will always last. So go out, call my buddy Javier at Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida, 727-366-7536. Airtight windows, siding and specialists, family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. Call my buddy Lou at 708-788-5000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thank you guys for all watching, everybody, the show today and tuning in today. We really do appreciate you guys. Now, remember, you're seeing us live on all 5 different Tony Ocean's Pit social media outlets. We're on live on the Tony Ocean Show right now as we speak. We're on the Mo Carrara Show page. We're on the Ocean's Pit page, brand new. Go to the Ocean's Pit Facebook page, like it and share it. We're also on YouTube, we're on LinkedIn, and we're on Twitter, all at the same time. So please, and here's what we need you to do. It's very simple. We need more emails. So take your phone, take your laptop, take whatever you got, and you type in Ocean's Pit, and then after that, put in the number 22828. That's Ocean's Pit 22828. You'll ask for your email sending. So January 1st, we'll be sending you a monthly newsletter telling you what's going on with Ocean's Pit. So we're very, very excited about that. All right, folks, tomorrow's guest, that's right, my good buddy Ron Onesti will be joining us here on Ocean's Pit, helping me celebrate my 60th, 12 o'clock. The great Ron Onesti will be our guest. We're excited. And then 30th of December, the last show of the year for 2022, we'll have my good friend Josie and Tina from the Josie Awards. That's right, from Nashville, Tennessee, right there from the Grand Ole Opry. That's going to be fantastic. Tell us about the new Josie Awards that are coming out for next year. If you're just joining us for the first time, we won the Josie Awards for the best internet talk show. And we're so excited to have Josie and Tina back on again. We last time we had them on was the beginning when we first started years ago. So that's going to be a lot of fun to finish off the year here at Ocean's Pit. I hope you guys are having a great day now, folks. Like I said, the big show's coming up tomorrow at Rosario's, 7:30 in Roselle. Thursday, Donnie G's in Elmwood Park, 7:30. Friday, with Daryl Armenstein, will be at the Chicago Prime Steakhouse. And New Year's Eve, folks, is going to be big. Avanti Banquets, Fox River Grove, 169 per couple, steak, lobster, all the shelf drinks, party favorites, food, snacks, a whole bunch of stuff. Breakfast buffet afterwards, 7:30 to 1 o'clock with the main event band, Jerry Jams, Danny Raimondi, and Tony Toto. New Year's Eve, come celebrate with us, man. Get rid of 2022, and let's hope that 2023 is better for everybody, folks. We really do appreciate it. All right, so let's say hello to somebody here. Mark Claire, how you doing? Jerry Jams, hey, everybody. Mark. Leonard Maselli from Florida, last day of 59, right, Peter? Kathy, I hope you're doing well. David Joseph, Ace is the place, my brother. Absolutely. Ace is the place. You got it, my friend. Danny Raimondi, looking forward to seeing Danny Wednesday and I'm losing Wednesday and Friday. Man, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm losing my stuff here. Okay. Now, I wasn't on yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. Just to guys let you know, I was right the day after Christmas, after too much eggnog. I had a little sore throat. So I was just trying to rest my throat. You can tell it's a little raspy. But we got a lot of meds, and we're all good, and we're all ready for tomorrow's and for the rest of the week's shows. So very good for that. And we're so excited to have everybody here. Robert Provenzano, 2 bashes. I need to thank people for coming out. We did a little like a special open house on Christmas Eve, which we usually don't. Usually we have the whole family there. But, this year it was kind of special. And, of course, my wife, Laura, did an incredible job, and my sister-in-law, Natalie, did an incredible job putting everything together. It was great seeing some friends over that we haven't had over at the house. And the General, the Provenzanos, thank you so much. Jerry Jams, Carlo Joseph, Russ, Billy Malarkey, Daryl and Sonia. It was so great seeing Mikey D. Haven't seen Mikey D in a long time. It was great seeing some great friends coming by the house. And we really do appreciate you guys stopping by, making our Christmas Eve and Christmas Day a very special. To realize that you have so many cool, blessed friends. David Zamel came by, Dave Antonelli, April, and Brianna home from Tennessee there. So it was just great seeing everybody together and having a great time. And, of course, the kids and everybody, too. So it was it's still very cool in my heart. So I really do appreciate that. All right. So let's get to some stories here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about here, but remember, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope you're all ready for the new year. It's going to be fun. 2024 will be huge, Jerry Jams. Excellent time, Jerry. Thank you. Big 60 coming up. Limoncello shots. Yes. Jillian, how you doing, my dear friend? All right. So, guys, remember, the big party is tomorrow night at Rosario's. Now, listen to this lineup for tomorrow night at Rosario's. Are you ready for this? The main event band, of course, Danny Raimondi, Jerry Jams, Tony Toto. Sitting in is the great Mikey D will be joining us. We got Nixa Hodges, the piano man. We got Stephanie Lemonberger joining us. Regina Karma, Kim Peterson LaFew, Danielle from the Jersey Girls, Jeff Dubray. Oh, my God, the list goes on and on. Mojo's Jukebox, that's right. My good pal Mike Restivo and Marty will be there. Folks, how about John Vincent? Chicago Cubs own. Very cool. Johnny Vincent going to be there. Jim Cunningham, new lead singer of Off Broadway. The list goes on and on for tomorrow night. Now, on Thursday night, we got the great Vince Amore joining us at Donnie G's. Ocean's Rap Pack will be there. Mike and Tracy from Good Clean Fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Special other surprises coming up on Thursday. So, it's going to be good. You got to get there. Most of the seats are probably, I know they're sold out on the 29th, but still come out to the bar, still hang out, have some fun, because that's what it's all about. That's what we're going to do, is we're going to have some fun. And that's it. All right, so let's see what we got here coming up. You're watching Ocean's Pit. Failure. Failure. Definition. A few errors in judgment repeated every day. That is the word for failures. We've all been through it. We're going to try to stop it. We all have our little ups and downs, but you know what? We're trying to stop. Franny, look forward to seeing you Thursday. Luann from New York, how you doing, my dear friend? I love you, man. Merry Christmas. All right, another thing, we've been hearing a lot of stories since last week about police officers committing suicides and taking their lives. How sad and how tragic this story is, folks. There was like 2 or 3, 4 cops in the last 2 weeks that committed suicide. 2 females, a couple men. It is just horrible what's going on to the police officers. Just can't handle the pressure of everything they've been going through starting 2020. And you know me, Ocean's Pit is always going to be politically incorrect. And you know why? Because I'm going to stand up for the American flag. I'm going to salute our military troops. I'm going to say one nation under God. I'm going to say Merry Christmas. I stand and back the blue. That's what it's about. I back our military. I back the people that fight for our country. Our first responders is very, very important. So horrible hearing this sad news about police officers taking their own life. It's just a horrible, I just can't imagine being in that particular situation. You know what I mean? I really can't. Sonia Letty from the TV show General Hospital has passed at the age of 55 years old. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know some people are still wearing masks out there. Now, I understand you got to do what's right for your own health and all that stuff, but people in Florida wear them like crazy. And I'm thinking, if you're still wearing a mask, and I hate to break this kind of up to everybody, but if you have a problem and you still feel that you need to wear it, I totally understand that. That's your right. You can do whatever you want. But I think some people are wearing those masks because they're hideous. I think that's why they're wearing those hideous masks. That's to cover their faces. Now, this is what's happening in Florida over there. Just crazy. By themselves in cars, on boats in the middle of the ocean. It's just crazy. Police officers have been under so much pressure. Jerry jams they have. But that's right, Lillian. Failure leads to success. That's right. It's very, very important, and I think that's right. Now, and again, we were talking about the 20, 30 inches of snow that we did not get, but thank you, everybody out there, for panicking and posting about all the big snow that was going to happen. Not. But if you want to salt the roads right in the city of Chicago, next time there is a storm, hire the 2 guys from McDonald's who salt those fries. They will get rid of all the ice already, all the ice on our streets. Franny, of course, and Lori Stevens were our guest day before Christmas Eve. What a great, thank you guys for being on, singing Christmas songs and telling Christmas stories. It was so much fun having them on. And thank you again, Franny and Lori Stevens. Look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. Right, Kathy? Santa Barbara, your body, exhale carbon dioxide in the mask. If you're wearing it, it isn't happening. You're right. Suzanne, Happy New Year. Ronnie B. Hey, Ronnie B., my prayers again go out to Deborah's father, and I'm sorry that you won't be joining us here in my birthday bash on the 29th. Ronnie B. was going to sing a couple songs, but he's going to stay home and take care of course, Deborah and, of course, her father. My prayers go out to you, my buddy, Ronnie B. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to my good friend, Ronnie B. and Deborah, and best to your father, Deborah. All right. What about this? December 21st, 1974. You know what? Forget that. That's not that great of a story. I'm going to tell you some good stuff. December 21st, 1919, folks. Silent cartoon Felix the Cat made his debut. Remember Felix the Cat? The wonderful, wonderful cat. All right. Anyway, yeah. The U.S. national debt, ladies and gentlemen, 2022. The U.S. national debt 2022 is over $31 trillion. That's how much the United States is in debt. 31 trillion. T as in Tony. $31 trillion. Trillion. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Bon anno email. Excuse me. $31 trillion. Unbelievable. And I hate those people. How are the roads? How are the roads? Remember when the snow came? How are the roads? I'm not going to go out because of the roads. Some of you people can't even drive when it's 75 and it's hot outside, let alone talking about the roads. How are the roads? Oh, we can't go out. Don't you guys realize it's been, how long have you been living in this state, in this city? It happens January, December, February. It's cold, ice, wind. There's more to come. So enjoy. Indebted to ourselves. Richard Hamlin, how you doing, my good buddy? Merry Christmas to you and yours. 81% of, according to the USO, 81% service people don't feel that they're backed by the United States of America. 81%. They took a toll of the USO, the soldiers and military that fight for our country. 81% of them believe that we don't back them, that we don't believe in what they're doing. 81% of our soldiers do not believe that the United States of America back them and protect them and think and back and for what they do. 81%. How sad is that, ladies and gentlemen? Albert, my good buddy, how you doing, pal? Hope you're doing well. Albert, Ron Onesti will be our guest tomorrow on Ocean Spit. People from Montana, Minnesota are laughing at us for the snow hysteria. Right, Craig? Craig was absolutely right. Montana, Minnesota, they all get the big snow out there. But 81% of the military, according to the USO, believe that the American people do not believe in what they're doing, do not back them. It's very sad. Psychopath. The definition of a psychopath is people who watch scary movies for the fun of it and then fall asleep afterwards. That's a psychopath. I don't watch that scary shit. That psycho killing people shit. I don't get into that. I stick to my sci-fi with my Godzilla and Avatar and King Kong and Gamera and that stuff. I'm more happy with that than these psychos that watch these Netflix shows about people stabbing their families and they go to bed like nothing. That's crazy. Crazy. Hey, public servants, for all the women out there, even men who have Botox and fillers, they will freeze if the weather is cold. So be aware out there. Ocean Spit, little show about big things. Mary Tark, I hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm watching the Wahlbergs TV show, and Ron Onesti's on there. Yeah, Ron is very cool. Yeah, Dawn, we all back to military. I do. A survey of 2,000 voters said 3 and 4 of them don't think the government is not doing a great job. Well, you know what, Mary? It could be probably more than that. But, hey, I don't think they're doing a great job. But that's just me, right? What do I know? Marines and the Army. We're just talking about the first responders and the military and Marines. According to the New York Post, folks, the Marines are told not to use the word sir or ma'am anymore, avoiding to misgendering their superiors. So no more good morning, ma'am, or good morning, sir, because you don't know who they are. The military's doing this, folks, to their own superiors. They were told by their superiors not to say that anymore. No more sir, no more ma'am. Ridiculous. Franny is the word of the day. Mary, another word of the day. Bullshit. Garbage. I love all this. How about one of the great American actors, Sean Penn, right? Made a lot of great movies, tough guy, says that the unvaccinated should all be in jail. Sean Penn says all the unvaccinated people in the United States should go to jail, should be locked up. Sean Penn, you should be locked up. And Fauci, the other ones that made us take that stupid vaccination. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. Time for another, excuse me, Almost Home Foundation. That's right, folks. You need to make sure you take care of our dogs and pets and cats at the Almost Home Foundation. They need money. They need supplies. They need material. They need volunteers. If you are interested, I want to thank everybody that when me and Laura were on the show last week, we made some good money, about $700 we donated in that 1 hour to Almost Home Foundation. And we still got to keep going because they need your help more and more each day. So go to almosthomefoundation.org or the Almost Home Foundation Facebook page and push the button and donate or call the volunteer. I'm going to be volunteering, folks. Starting the new year, I'm going to be volunteering at the Almost Home Foundation, and I'll be tuning in when I'm starting to do that so you guys can get a glimpse of what actually goes on behind the scenes at the Almost Home Foundation. All right, let's get back to Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. Anthony and Carmela from Rosemont, Illinois, 773-999-7888. Armando Supermarkets, Danny and Robin, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. Buy local and shop local. And let's not forget Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. Get your collision auto repair done by my good buddy Michael and Gigi from CrashChampions.com. Absolutely. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. And you guys, I just need to say thank you all for watching every day. We really do appreciate it. And so much more coming up here, folks. And we are just excited. According to The Hill social media page, Amber Heard, the judge she's got to pay Johnny Depp $10.35 million in damages, while Johnny Depp has to pay her $2 million in damages. So you take the $2 million off. Now you got 10. So Amber has got to come up with at least $8 million she's got to pay and some change to Johnny Depp for damages, which I think the court did a great job with that. So kudos to the good that. Hey, remember, ladies and gentlemen, you're not from Chicago if you've never walked backwards in the wind because the wind was so cold. Come on, we've all done it. We turn around, walk the other way, so the wind hits us from behind. Crazy. Have you seen these now, ladies and gentlemen, this new half-pound Fruit Loops? They're coming out with Fruit Loops, but they're half-pound. You know how the regular Fruit Loops are really small when you get them in the box? Well, now they're coming out a half-pound. They're selling out like hotcakes. I have not seen them in the stores yet, but look for these half-pound Fruit Loops that are selling like crazy. Another story. O.J. Simpson tells Kim Kardashian that he might be her real father. You heard about this? O.J. Simpson, Kardashian, OJ could be the real father. I don't know. You never know in these tabloid stories. But like I always said to you guys, somewhere there's a her side, there's his side, and somewhere in between, ladies and gentlemen, is the true story. So I like to find out what's going to go on with that and look more into that, really. Now, and another thing, I really have to admire people trying to learn English. If they're coming here and they already have their language and they're trying to learn English, I admire people like that. Now, I speak Italian and I speak English. And there's probably a lot of people out there that speak different languages, right? But just think about this. You know how hard it must be to try to learn the English language? How about when they get to the word yacht and try to pronounce that, yacht? How to spell that, how to pronounce that. That alone can make me give up. So people that are trying to learn English right now, God bless you guys. Yes, the vaccinated should be in jail, not the unvaccinated. People need to just wait till more vaccinated starts dying. Oh, yeah, Mary, you know what? It's crazy of all the stuff that's going on in this crazy world. And, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Finally, Tammy, how are you doing, my dear friend? I hope you're doing well. Yacht, Pina. Pina, we missed you. We thought we'd see you over there in Longborough, wherever we were, at the pizza place. That's near your house over there. But hopefully you'll see us on New Year's Eve. Come and see Tony. New Year's Eve, Fox River Grove. So anyway, it's just crazy what's going on with this crazy world. We got some more dates coming up, folks. Let's not forget January 5th will be at Zaza's in Lake Barrington. January 6th will be in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, Mary Tark. We're going to Oconomowoc January 6th with the Main Event Band. And January 7th, we're going to Norton's in Highland Park with Jerry Jams. Norton's in Highland Park. That's January 7th, folks. JC Pub, January 12th. And the Broken Earth Winery, January 14th in Long Grove. And Ocean's Rat Pack will be at the Hobart Art Theater on January 21st. Elliot Winbush, Bill, of course, Bill Saratella, and yours truly with Daryl Armenstad. That's going to be January 21st at the Hobart, Indiana Theater in Indiana. Excited about that. All right. What else we got here, folks? I want to say our prayers to our good friend Pam Davis. Her father passed away. So I was sick. I couldn't go to the wake, but Laura went yesterday. So Pam, if you're watching, God bless and prayers to your and the Davis family, Pam Davis. Also, my good buddy Dick Sad, his brother has passed away. Dick, my good friend, I'm sorry that you lost your brother, especially during the holidays. You know, especially learning anybody. Probably, you know, losing somebody during the holidays or losing somebody in general is bad enough, but losing them during the holidays is got to be horrible. So Pam Davis and Dick Sayed, our prayers go out to your families. God bless. Today is National Christmas Movie Marathon Day. So if you guys are out there, I think I'm sick of watching Christmas movies, folks. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. People still watch them, but I am done with it, folks. And I'm so sick and tired of my friends who can't handle the alcohol. Christmas Eve, they dropped me 3 times trying to get me back to my car. Love it, folks. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Always fun. Cold is outside. The weather is coming. We all have pets. It's going to be cold. You got to be careful. You got to read the signs. You got to make sure that your pets are dressed. Make sure they don't stay out that long if you have pets. Pets Factor, ladies and gentlemen. Minus 15 degrees. 30 minutes that dog will be frostbit. 20 degrees, 15 minutes the dog will be frostbite. We'll get frostbite. This is minus 20. Minus 30, 10 minutes. Minus 40, 5 minutes. If it's minus 40 outside and your dog is out there for 5 minutes, it will get frostbite. Please be careful with your pets during this winter season. Going to be cold. My prayers go out to my good friend Helen Tenuta. Whatever you got going on over there, honey, my prayers go out to you, Helen. Get better so we can see you, folks. All right. According to ABC, patients sue hospital after allegedly being sexually molested by a nurse. Now, folks, you know, when the fantasies that people have out there, they go on, they bump, and you want to get a nurse, or whatever these crazy things when you're growing up, or whatever it is, you know, a stewardess, whatever it was, or women want the pool boys, you know. This is a sick story, and it's a true story. This person is in a hospital trying to get better, and a nurse takes advantage of this person in a hospital. I mean, like I said before, and I say in this show many, many times, you figure that you're safe in certain areas, your home, church, friends, school, Boy Scouts, hospitals. No, you got to be afraid everywhere these days. There's sickos everywhere in this world. I'm so happy that John Cleese, the British comedian, says he's sick of woke. Who isn't sick of woke? I hate woke. I hate woke. I hate woke. I hate woke. WOKE. Randy G, rest in peace, my friend Eva, just passed away from cancer, 49 years old. She would have been 50 today. Oh, Randy, our prayers go out to you, buddy, and Eva's family. Ava, I'm sorry. And I'm so sorry, man, to lose your friend. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. Albert, December 26, 1963, Capitol Records in the United States released I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles. Big hit, and the rest is history. Don't need to talk more about that, but we know what happened after that song hit, right? Truth sounds like hate to those Truth sounds like hate to those who hate the truth. Truth sounds like hate to those who hate the truth. Think about that. Think about that for a little bit. Let that stick around in your mouth because it's very true. Now, someone posted this, Christine posted this on Christmas Eve, and it's sad and funny at the same time. She said, if anybody out there, our friends, will be eating alone on Christmas and don't have anybody there, let me know because I need to borrow some chairs to bring them to my house. So the funny part was, of course, and it's the sad part because there's people out there that might have been alone celebrating Christmas or being alone after someone passes away. I know my friend Mary Tarek, we lost our good friend, her husband, George. One of my best friends, George, of course, passed away this year. So sad as it all is. But you have to put a little bit comic in it. Just try to keep every day going, man. Just try to keep things going. Kamala Harris, according to Fox, Vice President Kamala Harris complains that the media does not cover her strengths as a vice president. Now, I don't know much about politics. I don't really know what a day-to-day job of the vice president is. But don't you think, with all the crap shit that's going on in this world, don't you think that maybe Kamala might have went down to the border just to see what's going on over there? Just my opinion. It don't mean a lot, but it just makes you guys think a little bit in your head. Celebrity birthdays from all my children. Suzanne Lucci celebrates her birthday. Huh? That's what I said. Oh, Susan Lucci. Thank you. My wife, of course, giving me the correction here. Don't forget, my wife will be joining me this Thursday, the 29th, on Ocean's Pit. Rumor has it she might even make an appearance tomorrow with Ron Onesti as well. Ron Onesti will be my guest tomorrow on Ocean's Pit. I'm excited about that. Celebrating my birthday with one of my best buddies and, of course, my lovely wife and family. All right, Carlton Fisk, former Boston Red Sox, former Chicago White Sox. Carlton Fisk celebrates her birthday. A great DJ out there in the Chicagoland area, DJ Tony O, celebrates her birthday here. Tony O is going to come by on the 29th at Donnie G's to see me. So, Tony O, happy birthday out there, my friend. Zoe Bella, my buddy Danny, his dog Zoe passed away. 27 years old would have been 27 years old. Zoe up in heaven. Christina Velos Sussman, my good friend Christina, who comes up with all those great quotes that she posts, and another great cigar smoker, celebrated her birthday. Christine, happy birthday, Christina. Bill Goldberg, WWF Goldberg, 55 years old, celebrates her birthday. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Remember, I'm thinking about Chicago. Back in the day, Daryl Armstead. We will always see Daryl this Wednesday, stopping by, singing a couple songs at Rosario's tomorrow night. We'll also see Daryl at Chicago Prime this Friday. Also, Daryl is producing, I have a best of CD coming out I'm saying by Valentine's Day. Now, we have 10 or 11 CDs out. Instead of everybody trying to buy every one. Now, we did put out, Tony Shark put one out, the 25th anniversary one, but only had about 8 songs in it. We're going to have a new one coming out in February around the Valentine's Day, a brand new best of Tony Ocean. Me and Laura went through all 10 of the CDs, picked the best songs we wanted, plus we recorded 2 special bonus tracks, which we'll be telling you more about that when we get closer to the release date. And there will be a release date party, probably over there at Club Arcada, to release the new Tony Ocean new best of CD in February. So Kim Peterson LeFew, good afternoon. Kim will be another singer joining us on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know what day Kimmy's coming, but we have, like I said, 6 singers coming on Wednesday and 6 coming on Thursday. It's going to be crazy, the 28th and 29th. Listen, anything I try to do big. And I can't do big stuff without great big people like all the talent I've been mentioning to you. Close friends and good people and great entertainers in the Chicagoland area. Remember back in the day, now I don't, someone mentioned to me, Tony, do you remember going to the toboggan slides on the south side of Chicago in Palos Park when you were a kid. I never went. Never went because my parents would never let me. They wouldn't bring me to that stuff. John Faso, what's up, my good brother? I hope to see you. Maybe come up and play some drums Thursday at Donnie G's. I hope you're doing well, John Faso. Boom, boom, Johnny. Little, like I said, the day after Christmas, had a little bit of a sore throat. Everything is okay now. I'm getting better. But these are the best. Fisherman's Friends. This will kill anything in your throat, ladies and gentlemen, right here. You suck on these things, it will destroy anything. Fisherman's Friends. Greatest cough drops ever. Okay. How many people to remember those toboggan slides? Anybody? John Faso will be there on Thursday, so we got to get Boom Boom up to play. It'll be fun. I remember going there once with my friends from Galewood. All right, Albert remembers. Toboggan sliding in Palos Park. I never got to go there. Like I said, I don't know if you guys went there. I remember the toboggan slides up north. And okay, Christine said there's one up north. This one was in Palos Park. So obviously there was some on the south side and the north side of Chicago where you would go and do toboggan sliding. And I think that's fantastic. I just never got a chance to do that stuff. My parents didn't believe in that stuff. My parents were brutal. Brutal. Oh, I couldn't do any of that stuff. Horrible. Couldn't use the microwave because it gave you cancer. Couldn't have soda. I mean, it was, we'll have to tell you one day a story about that. I think you might have heard it anyway. All right. Nasty word. The word is race. R-A-C-E. And you guys realize this in this world? Race matters only to racists. The rest of us, it's all about character. Now you think about that. Character. Character is everything. Character is all we got. So when you use the word racist, race only matters. It's the character. It's the character of the person that's going to make you a racist or not. It's the worst word. There's a bunch of bad words in the English language. You know, bullying, pedophile, racist. There's a lot of them. And, you know, when we're growing up in certain neighborhoods, I can understand where people got into that, unfortunately got into that way everybody else was growing up. A lot of times you were told stuff by the way your parents thought, and it brought you down to you, and then the circle of friends you hung around with. And as you get older, you realize that this is all crazy. I learned more when I got to be honest with you, with me, growing up in an Italian family and the Italian ways into the neighborhoods of Cicero, York, Italy, Elmwood Park, it was always that group of people that we all hung out with. Until I became a musician, until I went out and explored life and realized there's so many great different people in this world. We all went through that battle when we were kids. I don't know if you did, but I know I did. But like I said, the best thing I talk about all the time about this, when there's political people fighting over politics or religion or race, there's one thing that we all have in common, and that's music. Music has brought us all together. Music has brought me together with so many great people. But character is the most important thing. If you don't have character, ladies and gentlemen, you got nothing if you don't have character. Remember also when you were a kid, when your parents used to drive you around looking for Christmas lights? And my dad used to do that. Every now and then they would take me to go look at Christmas lights. But remember Candy Cane Lane? And I couldn't wait to do it when I got older by myself. So you can go up and down and see everything and stay there and park next to the houses and watch the lights all night long. There were some towns, I remember there was a house in Arlington Heights, and there was one in Schaumburg too, just recently, where they would decorate the whole house and then they would combine it with a radio station So you hit the radio station and the music would play and the lights would bounce off the music. It was really, really cool. Yes, Frank, Candy Cane Lane. That used to be a lot of fun. I used to love doing that at Christmas time. But of course, the people that actually had these houses didn't like all the traffic in front of their houses. That you heard a lot of that shit. But they did it because of the holiday. And I guess some of the towns paid for half of the electricity, if I heard it right. The one in Arlington Heights did. I don't know about the one in Schaumburg, but a lot of fun. A couple days ago, President Joe Biden says he has COVID-19. 79-year-old President Joe Biden says he had COVID-19, fully vaccinated, et cetera, et cetera. End of story. Speaking of presidents, I hear there might be one of them showing up at my party tomorrow night at Rosario's. Someone keeps chirping in my ear. There's going to be a special guest. I don't know, but I hear some things. As Joe Pesci would say to Nero, I hear some things. What kind of things? What things are you talking about? I hear things. Yeah. So we'll see surprise guests tomorrow at Rosario's or maybe Thursday. I don't know. But I hear we're going to have somebody there. I still drive through Elmwood Park, River Forest, look at the Christmas lights. There you go, Craig. Yeah, it's great to get some good ones. Very, very good. All right. NBC News. California woman convicted of murdering her stepfather after she found photos of her nude photos of herself on his computer. Like I said, you thought you're safe in your own home. This lady from California, convicted of murdering her stepfather. She found nude pictures of herself on his computer. What sick bastard does shit like this? This is what the world's coming to. It's not the world, like Mama D said. It's not the whole world, just certain people in it. Your stepfather. Do you imagine this shit? Biden is 80. Thank you, Albert. Sorry about that. Dick, again, my prayers to your brother, my good friend, and your family. Dick Sayed, I'm so sorry. Biden is 80. Sorry, Albert. I didn't care if he was 90. I just threw that age out there. Anyway, but thank you, my good friend, Albert. We missed Albert on Christmas Eve. Albert, next year, you better show up. All right, so convicted California woman, convicted of killing her stepfather. Do you imagine that? Isn't that insane? Isn't that completely insane? Don't underestimate the power of three things, ladies and gentlemen. The ocean, music, and the stars. You look up at, you ever got to see the Northern Lights? I mean, I seen them on television. I think I seen them once or twice in Wisconsin up north many, many years ago. But looking at the Northern Lights or just looking at the stars in general and sitting out in front of the ocean, watching the ocean and hearing the ocean. And, of course, music. Carol, how you doing, my friend? That's this way we know that we're defects on based on. There you go, Albert. You're right, my friend. So that's always very important. You're watching Ocean's Pit, Taco Tuesday, Dave Antonelli. How you doing, my good buddy? Great seeing you, April and Brianna. I hope she's safe. And I know she was going to the airport, going back home to Tennessee. Brianna also made the Dean's List. So congratulations seeing Brianna and the Antonellis on Christmas Eve. A lot of fun. We are ready for part two, Rosario's tomorrow night and Thursday. It's going to be a blast. She is home now. There you go, David. Absolutely. Dave, I reached out to Mr. A for Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day, I think, just to wish him a Merry Christmas, but I left him a message. I don't know if he got it. Oh, she's in Knoxville. That's right. Thank you, David, in Knoxville. Anyway, I hope Mr. A's feeling better because we missed him on Christmas Eve. I did leave him a message, but I don't know if he got it or not. So, anyway, tomorrow, like I said, my guest will be the great Ron Onesti joining us tomorrow. And then the 30th, December 30th, Josie and Tina from the Josie Awards will be joining us here at Ocean's Pit. 9 more meds, and he's home. Okay, make sure he's resting up. He was in the ER yesterday. Holy shit. Well, I hope he's doing okay, buddy. And Vidino's the president tomorrow night. Oh, well, thank you, Albert. It'd be great to see you guys. I'm always looking up. I'm fascinated by everything up there. Nancy, I agree with you. We are almost coming to the end of the show, folks, but we still got some more stuff. Happy National Boxing Day. Happy National Boxing Day. You hear about all the vaccinated people getting the booster, the younger people that are getting sick or they're passing away. Now, here's another guy, Fox News, Dax Tedra, ABC. Just crazy, man. He was a producer on ABC, died at the age of 37 years old. What's going on? All these young people passing away. According to PBS, Vice President Kamala Harris had a big gift for her on Christmas Eve when buses from Texas dropped off migrants in front of Vice President Kamala Harris's house during the frigid cold on Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to our Vice President. I wonder if she liked all those people showing up at her house for Christmas Eve. PBS. Quote PBS. Absolutely. And the winter storm, 25 died in New York, Western New York. Biggest blizzards of the decade, in decades, ladies and gentlemen. 25 dead, certain parts of New York City with this weather. They always get a horrible weather out there, folks. Horrible. Oklahoma, according to the Wall Street Journal, is the number one source for black market marijuana. The biggest black market marijuana sold is in the state of Oklahoma. Who knew? You find out some stuff here, folks. Another sad, sad note. Here's, according to Fox, 2 couples battling cancer at the same time both die on the same day. On the same day. Cancer is a horrible word. It's another one of those top 5 words that everybody hates. I don't know. I just don't get it. It's a sad, sad story. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you with one more story that's going to really make you, and like you said, ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this shit up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this shit up. But before we do that, let's think of one of our sponsors, of course. Let's not forget our good buddy Dave Antonelli from Patriot Funding Incorporated. Commercial money lending at its finest when timing is everything. It's Patriot Funding Incorporated. Call Dave Antonelli at 630-675-4730 from Roselle, Illinois. Buy local, shop local with my good buddy Dave Antonelli. That's Patriot Funding Incorporated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is coming to the end of the day, end of the show. Remember, tomorrow night, Roselle, Thursday, Donnie G's at Elmwood Park, Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse, and New Year's Eve, Avanti Banquets, Fox River Grove. We're looking at about 180 people already, tickets sold. It's going to be a lot of fun for New Year's Eve. I'm looking forward to it. The main event band bringing in the new year. But we got another thing to tell you guys, folks. Remember when you say, thank you, Ricky, appreciate it. Tony Toto, what's up, my good brother? I recently in Oklahoma City, every other building was a dispensary. Wow, Kim. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Looking forward to see the band tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. So here's the question, folks. Here's the question. You got a story that can't be told? Give it to Ocean. He will say it to you. And I've come up with some good stories that no one else, you don't hear on regular television. You're not going to hear this one either, folks, but you're going to hear it here on Ocean's Pit. I can't believe I'm making it this long. Anyway, this is the story. Give the story to Ocean. He will mention it on Ocean's Pit. And I want you all to listen to this story. because this story is real, ladies and gentlemen. Lulu, you and Doug enjoy New Year's Eve at Jameson's. Go see my buddy Lulu and Doug on New Year's Eve. Lulu and Doug, if you have no plans, come out to my 60th birthday bash on the 28th tomorrow at Rosario's, or the 29th at Donnie G's. All the guests will be there. All our Chicago celebrity friends. So it'll be a lot of fun to help me celebrate my big 60. But here's the story. Tell the story to Ocean. Ocean will tell it. Are you ready? This will make your afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All 42 of you watching me right now, this will make the story of the afternoon. This might even make the story of the year. Fox News. Hospital. Was evacuated because one elderly man said he had an explosive lodged in his rectum. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this up. Jerry Jams, Fox News. Hospital evacuated because one elderly man had explosives lodged up his ass. Really? In his rectum. Ladies and gentlemen, threatening to blow up the hospital. You can't make this shit, no pun intended. Ouch. Google it. Peter, what the F is absolutely right. Fox News. Hospital evacuated. One elderly man, explosives lodged up in his rectum. Could you just hold an explosive and just blow yourself up? Why? I don't know why, Mary. I don't know. I could just tell you. I don't know why. Google it yourself. Find out. Ocean's Pit. Hey, folks, we got to go. But I want to tell you one thing. It's been a great Christmas. And you guys have been so great to my friends, to my family, and everybody. I just can't begin to thank everybody. And the party's going to continue for the next 2 days. And I wish you guys, I'm glad you all had an incredible Christmas, you and your family. Again, thank you all the great sponsors. But what's most important, I want to thank again, ladies and gentlemen, to end the show with why not? Right now, we want to welcome our good friends again, the main sponsor to Ocean's Pit, right up on your screen. Ocean's Pit brought to you by our good friends and sponsors, Norwich Ace Hardware and Des Plaines Ace Hardware. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before there were neighborhoods. That's Ace Hardware. Thank you, Raffaello and Jackie. Make sure you check them out, Norwich and Des Plaines Ace Hardware, the new sponsors to Ocean's Pit. You guys have been an incredible audience. Thank you guys so much. Together, again, tomorrow, Ron Onesti is my special guest. Remember, buy local, shop local. Remember, support local establishments and live entertainment. Remember the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. We need it more than ever. Tomorrow, Ron Onesti, my guest from the Onesti Organization, celebrating my 60th birthday bash. I want you all to have a great day. God bless you all. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Peace. And ladies and gentlemen, Nick Sahajas will take.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, folks.